because she know you're with the boom boom. She know you're with the boom boom. She know you're with the boom. This beat be bumping, bumping. This beat go boom boom. Let the beat rock.
Hey YouTube, it's FunkyBuddy0203 and it is the 22nd of now. This video is going to be like a load of what's hot and what's not in my life right now. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the nots first. So, the other night, we were all out, and when I say we, I mean me and all the guys, from like, I'd mostly known all of them from like high school kind of thing. And now we've all got cars. We like to hang out and like on this car park and act like we're boy racers. So we were just hanging out, and this girl shows up. Well, this car of girls anyway, and they decide to start. We know the girl from high school, and she decides to start being an asshole to one of my friends first, Steve, and then she starts hitting on me. And I don't mean like hitting on me like, hey, go Sammy. I mean like seriously taking the piss, and basically being really negative towards my sexuality. So basically, in basic words, I was subject to a homophobic attack. Luckily it wasn't physical, and the guys all had my back, and like they were all shouting shit back, which really meant something to me. But at the same time, I think it's really pathetic that the only fault that she could think of was the fact that I like women, which isn't a fault anyway. You know, it's like an everyday thing, like, you know, I've got brown hair, I like women kind of thing. So for her to think that that's the fault, and then for her to try and find that funny, as well as the fact that she's driving around at 2 a.m. when she has a daughter, and she's acting like she's in high school, because I will admit, I was scared of her in high school, but right now I'm not, because like I have so much going for me in my life, and I have a lot of people that love me. So, which I never realised in high school. So, at the end of the day, lesson learned here is that I've conquered my fear of this girl, and I've realised that she's such a tit. Another thing that's not hot is the fact that I've had to, that I'm not seeing friends. Danny's working nights, and so that means I don't see him, and he's pulling overtime so he can like afford his car and his insurance and his rent and whatnot. And so's Cook, because he's like pulling all the overtime he can so he can afford to pull off this performance that he's doing to raise money for his university fees, which is really, really shit. And so's Panda as well. And I'm the only one of the group that's not got a job. I don't really want a job, to be fair. But at the same time, at least I'd have something to do, because I'm stuck at home all the time. So that's not cool. Another thing that sucks is the fact that I can't see Wicked. That was the main reason we were all going to London next Wednesday. But the thing, but the only tickets that were left were the ones that were like 60 quid, and we've already paid 60 quid to get down to London by train. And then to pay another 60 quid to watch a musical and then come all the way back, it'd just be a pain in the ass and a lot of money which I need to save, and like all of us need to save as well. So yeah, that blows. But I'll go back to the I'm doing the brighter side of things in a minute, so I'm just sulking about that at the moment because I really wanted to see Wicked performed like fully, you know, instead of little clips on YouTube. Another thing that sucks is late mail, right? Mine got to America in a week, okay? She sent her letter and it's not here. So either she lied about the mail or the mail is really crap. Either way, this letter that I am depending on, right? I'm not depending, that sounds desperate. that I'm really, really curious about because I asked a really important question and the really important answer is in the return letter. It's floating around somewhere and I really, 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 really want this letter. So, yes, is the fact that I have to reschedule my tattoo. I'm getting a quote on my ribs, and the guy was ill, and he was like coughing all over and shit, and I think he had swine flu, fuck knows. And I was like, you know what, you're making a wound, and I don't want you to like cough all over it, because I'm like susceptible to infections as it is. So you get better, and I'll come back. So I have to wait a month now. So it's gonna be a month till I get my tattoo done, which I'm really gutted about. But if he dies from the swine flu, I'll take it as I'll be gutted, obviously, because he's a really nice guy. But at the same time, I'll take it as a sign from the higher powers above that I shouldn't have this tattoo done. But I left this till last because my mum doesn't know I'm having it. Okay, now we're going for what's hot. Ralph Lauren t-shirts, yeah bitches, got them on sale, and I know I look hot because I would do me right now. I'd call me. Another thing that's awesome, holidays. I am going on holiday, finally. I'm going abroad with my family and some family friends, so I'm sure like there'll be footage and pictures of an obscene amount. We're going for a week in 32 days. It's so last minute, it sucks. Another thing that rocks is new cameras. Yeah, I finally got my camera. It's a Sony A200 and it is the sexiest thing I've ever held in my life. It takes the most amazing pictures ever, and it's safe to say I'm in love with it. Another thing that's awesome, being undefeated at this game. I have officially played this game so much, no one can beat me. It's life, kids. Accept it. I think that is awesome. Well, it's a level above awesome. It's like awesome-tastic. Is the fact that I am finally going to meet people from Trank. Now, for my old subscribers will know that I regularly go into a chat room on Stickam called Tranquility. And I've known these guys for about 2 years now, I think. Maybe Chris even longer, I'm not too sure. But tomorrow, I am finally meeting Chris. I'm very, very nervous, safe to say. But at the same time, I know I'll have fun because he's really fun and I get on with him fine in the chat room. But I don't know, the 4D version might be a bit different. Who knows? Oh, and when I go to London, I'm also meeting Claire. Links will be in the sidebar to both their YouTube channels. Both of them don't post as much. Claire's got her exams on and Chris has just got his Beth on. So, like, they both got blogs. Vlog blocks at the moment, but at the same time I'm going to meet them and I'm going to take an obscene amount of pictures and it's just going to be awesome. First, I've got to sort out getting all the British people from Trank, meeting them. So Scotty, you're next after Chris and Claire, and then next, I don't know whether to go for Alex and Raimi or go straight for America. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe God knows. So, if you've got any comments, leave them down here. Please subscribe. I have an amazing amount of subscribers since I've come out, which I do all love you for. And yeah, thank you very much. And if you have any suggestions or questions, because I know I didn't have a question of the video or a dilemma of the video, if you have any, please leave them. And by the way, rehearsals start soon. I'm so excited! Oh! So, you stay cool.